My beautiful Capricorn friends, did you think I'd forgotten your October reading? As the devil comes up here? No, I haven't forgotten your reading. My goodness, you know, just right off the bat, Capricorn, the card associated with your sign in the zodiac, I don't really agree with it. Most people say the devil is associated with Capricorn, but I don't agree. I really don't. No, absolutely not. I think your energy does not correlate to the devil energy. All right. There's a few other cards that would suit it a lot better. And I think, and I know a lot of you agree, a lot of you don't agree that this embodies your energy. I don't know who chose it anyways, but I don't agree, because every single sign has light and shadow. And I think even your deepest shadow side, for me, does not embody the devil, okay? Maybe that needed to be said when that card came up. For me, one of them is the Emperor. The Emperor in a positive way, the upright Emperor, because the Emperor is very strong, very steadfast. He's the big teacher. He's a father figure. He's a nurturer. He's very much in charge, and he's very solid and strong and stands for his beliefs, and he doesn't let himself be pulled to the side or pulled off, or like he is so strong that he doesn't let himself be seduced very easily, like other signs may, to go off his path, to waver a bit in his belief systems and things like that. So that's one of them. And yeah, we'll discuss that at a later point in time. What a strange introduction. Anyways, Capricorn. All right, if you're still here, if you haven't clicked off the video yet, let's do your reading. So, October. You're going to get a Celtic Cross, you're going to get a past life vision from me, and you're going to get 2 future timelines, all right? Because yes, we all know we're not fortune telling, no, but we can get a glimpse of your possible timelines. We can get a glimpse of where you're at right now, what energies are coming in, how you can use them, and how you could progress forward in the month of October, right? So any psychic or reader who says, this is what will happen 100%, it's not true. They're seeing one possible timeline only. So I'm going to do 2 timelines, the best and the worst. Okay, so bear with me. It's going to be interesting. The last cards in the end position of the Celtic Cross, instead of choosing the goal like I did last time, I'm going to do 2 future timelines. So let's get started. Enough with the introduction. Thank you for those of you who are still here and bearing with me. I'm Natasha, the Empress of Wands, if you haven't been to my channel before. And muchas gracias for being here. First 2 cards. Here we go. Here we go. 6 of Pentacles. The first one. Interesting. Judgment reversed. Okay. Wow. All right. So Capricorn, in October, you got to make some changes to be able to balance out your physical, financial situation, or a situation that has to do with, I would say, job, money exchanging hands. See, here's money exchanging hands. Balancing out give and take. Are you being paid what you're worth? Are you in balance? Are you giving too much? Are you taking too much? Something has to happen, because this is a card of being stuck in a place where things are not in balance. All right, that's what it's about. Judgment upright is, okay, things are good, things are in balance, you're moving forward. Judgment reversed talks about being stuck in that place of not being able to move onward, move up. Okay, so you're stuck with something here that is imbalanced. This light, 1 second. Okay. All right, so that's what it's about. It's about the physical manifestation of what you are worth, what you're being paid, the project you're working on. Something that is imbalanced, all right? And where you gotta release the stuckness, whatever that is. Okay, so let's continue here. Are we here? Okay. Next card. Let's look a little deeper, underlying circumstances, and let's look at the recent past. Next two positions of the Celtic Cross. And of course, later I'll let you see the spread. Okay. 8 of Cups reversed, underlying circumstances. Okay. You've been wanting to find the missing factor. You've been maybe wanting to leave. You've been needing to go to get a different perspective, but you couldn't. Okay, that's what I'm getting. That's why you're stuck, because this is someone needing to move, to either take time out, to take a step back, or to go on a quest, or to really like get a different perspective. That's what I'm getting for you this time, but you have not been able to. This is like you just staying where you are in this stuckness instead of moving, okay? Causing imbalance. And why? The Tower card. Okay, wow. Now, we don't like this card. We don't like it, especially you beautiful Capricorns. Don't like it. The analogy of the Emperor being firmly with a crown on his throne, being firmly knowing that he has a lot of responsibility. You always take. That's also why I chose as the first card to tell you what I think Capricorn energy represents, the Emperor, but upright, which is positive. It's because the Emperor takes on the responsibility of everybody, and you do that. You are capable, and you do take a lot of responsibility. And when that is threatened, if your security is threatened, and therefore your ability to take responsibility over others, right? Because you do, I mean, all the Capricorns I know personally, they are very responsible and usually take on a lot of responsibility for their families. They hold things together, right? And in the recent past, there's been something that threw you off balance completely. And if you're thrown off balance, it's not good, because you're responsible for a lot of people and they will get thrown off balance too. That's what I got when I saw all these people falling down from above. So, is that making sense? Is it making sense? What happened in the recent past? And the recent past can be anywhere from the last month to the last 6 months, where something was really like something in your world was toppled upside down. Maybe you had to move. Maybe you lost your job. Something was lost. Something was a little chaotic and you had to react. And right now you're still kind of like suffering from that. That's what it looks like. Okay. So let's continue. Let's look at your past life now. The past life that's going to come up. One card to give a message about that. King of Wands, Knight of Wands reversed. All right, Knight of Wands reversed. And Capricorn, you're another. Now you got me thinking. Now you got me thinking the whole time which cards represent you. I think you are very much King of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles as well, since this is coming up. King and Knight of Pentacles are steady, stable, but very ambitious and very successful and very responsible too, right? So those are the ones that are coming up for me right now, for you. When others come up, I'll tell you. Okay, so Knight of Wands reversed, again, being held back from the impetus of wanting to put yourself out there and move forward into the world. And that's what you do really well as well. You actually do have a lot of this, Capricorn. You're very ambitious. When you decide to put yourself out there, you do it, right? You're a little bit like me. I'm on the opposite end. I'm a Leo, and I have a little bit of that stubbornness and that when I bite into something, into an idea, I don't let go. I'm like stubborn and hard-headed, and I want that. And I usually get what I want, and you do too. So there's something here from a past life that is remaining, the energy that's remaining of you being held back, not being able to put yourself out there as you want, that is contributing to the situation in October. Does this all make sense, Capricorn? Does it? Okay. I'm shuffling the past life cards. Let's go. Let us go. Capricorn, give me one past life message for Capricorn. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Look at this. High Priest, High Priestess, and this. Very interesting. Position of power. That's what I was talking about. Position of power. Being held back. I'm going to go into it. Come with me, Capricorn. Just close your eyes, drop your consciousness, and see what you get. Let's go. Wow, Capricorn! What a vision. Oh my goodness. Immediately I was taken to the Incan Empire. The Incas. You know, Machu Picchu up there. And you were the high priest. You were the ruler of that time of the Incan Empire. You were like this. That's why Emperor came to me in the beginning of the reading. That's why this whole discussion came up, taking responsibility. And you were like the emperor of those days, which was the high priest. And I saw you standing like this. And you had a robe on with a big sun symbol, like a golden sun symbol. And you were standing like this. And you were the high priest. You were in a ceremony. And I saw all the other people down there below. This was a huge, beautiful setting. You're at the top of a staircase. There was a big building. It was like in one of those historical movies. And you had a headdress on, and you had gray hair. You had actually white hair. You were very wise. You were a wise and powerful and good ruler. You were a good ruler. And you were so powerful. And the funny thing is, in that lifetime, you did not have problems. You were not held back. But you know what happened? I'm getting goosebumps as I saw this. I went into it more deeply this time. Like I'm in these visions, I'm starting to really try to explore the eras and see. And I saw your eyes, brown eyes, dark eyes, white hair. You had kind of brownish, light brown skin, and this beautiful robe. Wow. And what happened there? You were highly intuitive and psychic, and you had a vision of your empire falling. You had a vision of this as being the high priest. You knew what was going to happen. You could see into the future. When you were standing there, you kind of went, because you saw the vision of the Christopher Columbus people, right? You had a vision of the Europeans coming and ending your empire. You had a precognitive vision of this. It didn't happen. It didn't happen in your lifetime. It started a little bit. But you saw the ships coming, you saw the people coming, and you knew it was going to happen. But you were in a good time. It was a high time. And you had a lot of responsibility, and you carried it well. And it's interesting. So what I'm getting here is, the message for you is that you are powerful. You have high intuition. You have psychic powers. You have intuition. And you can see and you can feel what's coming. And for October, this vision is to tell you that be aware, take time, trust your intuition. Everything we get as intuitive senses, as visions, as dreams, it all comes for a purpose. Don't discard any of it, right? Don't. Everything you perceive is true. And this is telling you what you perceive is true. So if you have had this, and you're in a situation that's a little difficult, you're not moving on, there's something happening, you feel a little held back, really trust your intuition of warnings, of things that are coming, of things that you need to do. This is to remind you to step into your power as the high priest that you are. In that lifetime you are a man, doesn't matter, right? High priest, high priestess, powerful, psychic, connected soul. Step into that. Step into that in October. That's why I had the high priest coming into my mind, because I almost thought high priest, okay, if I tell Capricorn this, will they be mad? What? We're always seen as someone stern and this and that. No. It's to remind you of your power and to use that power. I know you use it wisely. I know you do, and you can be such a great leader and teacher and holder, right? Of energy, of people, of things, of position. So do that and use that to overcome this. This is in the recent past, but maybe this is in your future at some point, and you can avoid it. This high priest in the Incan times couldn't avoid it. It was just the empire had to fall. These things happen, but for you in your personal life, you can avoid the tower from coming back or manifesting too much in your life. You can do it. You are more powerful than you think. Wow. Let me show you the cards so far. That was such a beautiful vision. Wow. Incredible. All right, so near future. The Fool reversed. Well, obviously. So even though I know you don't do this, near future opportunity to really take responsibility. Take responsibility, take measured steps. Don't do things fast. Don't make decisions on a whim. Sometimes you got to be the fool, but this time you don't have to be. Don't take on this energy of the fool. Just make sure that you listen to your intuition really well before you jump off that cliff. Okay, now the next two cards. Okay, here we go. This is just a word of caution, that's all. Be a little cautious, move a little slowly. Okay, here we go. Six of Swords reversed. It's a little bit like this one. Look, we've got the two Voyage cards reversed right here underlying. So I'm just seeing with this as well, don't make a move too fast in October. Stay strong and steady and stable. Just if you're thinking of making the investment, making a move, a big jump, and you're not sure, then don't. Listen to your intuition. Maybe you're impatient. Maybe you want something to take off. Maybe you really want to just do it. Maybe it's not the right time, right? That's what these cards are saying. I'm not saying in every case, but if you're like, I'm impatient, I want this to happen, I want to move, I want to go, this was like you were held back a little bit, but now in October, just stay steady and calm. Because maybe it's not the time to make big moves, because the Sun reversed is the environment around you not opening up maybe as you want it to, but that's okay. You know, we have times where we just consolidate, we like just put our heads down a little bit, we do the work, we create the base, right? And now it is time for the future timelines, the two timelines that I was talking about. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look. We're going to do it here. One timeline, two timelines. Your worst and your best timeline for October. Okay, so I'm going to put out two cards and then clarify them to see how October may turn out for you. What timeline are you going to choose? Remember, we choose our future. We choose our timelines. We choose what we want to create, right? According to the energies available, according to our present situation, right? And this is the consolidation of everything I've talked about, okay? So let's see. Let's look at the worst timeline. What's the worst thing that can happen if you make Bad choices, no choices, just let the universe take you on a ride. I know it's a good notion. Oh, I'll take what the universe gives me. What is the universe? Who is the universe? Is it the good or the bad flow? Is it the shadow or the light? What? Don't do that. Be specific, be intentional, my friends, always. Don't just go with the flow all the time. Of course, sometimes if you're in the right flow, if you've done everything right, if you're making good choices, if you have super good intentions, you got to let it flow. But just randomly going with the flow, it's like jumping into the ocean and seeing, where will it take me? Will I drown or will I be brought back to shore? Right? Here we go. The worst that could happen, look at that. Ha ha! The worst that could happen is good. Capricorn, look at that. These are two very interesting cards that are coming up. As the worst here, let me turn on the light a little bit. The worst that could happen. Wow, look at this. The worst that could happen is this I see as your legacy not being fulfilled. And wishful thinking. That's what I'm getting now, right? That's so. This is building a legacy. This is someone who's cast in bronze. You know, each time you see a card, the interpretation is different. There's not a fixed meaning. Remember that. So when I see a card, each time I might interpret it completely differently. These are just tools to trigger our inner voice, right? So this is like you not making a step forward, you not taking that step forward to build your legacy like this high priest did every day, building his legacy, taking responsibility, stepping up to the plate. This is like you just not doing it. You just staying stagnant and doing some wishful thinking. Are you engaging in wishful thinking? That's what I just talked about, the wishful thinking. The universe, the stars will bring it to me. I just have to sit down and wait and open my hands. We know it's not like that. So in the worst case scenario is actually not so bad. It's like nothing really happening. You not moving forward, you staying stuck. No drama, but just okay. You staying in wishful thinking and you not taking action, being intentional and making things happen. That is the worst timeline and it's not so bad. It's just like, okay, you'll be exactly where you are now. Nothing will happen. If you want that, do nothing and that's what's going to happen. All right? I don't think this big disaster is going to strike in October if you do nothing, but you're not really moving anything. You're not going to move. You're not going to really change anything for the better or the worse. That's what I'm getting for October. So just like, okay, here we are and here we stay. So let's see the best timeline. Best timeline, the good, a really, really positive timeline. What could move for you? What could shift for you? Two cards. Thank you so much. Wow, look at that. Woo! Very interesting. This has to be interpreted well. Now, 6 of Cups and 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay, 6 of Cups. This is a karmic card. Look at that. Karma. This is for me because I work, I work in the Akashic Records. I work with karma. That's the personal work I do, the work I do best, looking at soul level energies and things. So this is a past life card. This is a karmic card. So this is going back to here. All right. This is a gift being given. This is love, fulfillment, security, peace, happiness. That's where this high priest was. Okay. So this is a karmic card, and the 10 of Swords is an ending card. So I see this as, okay, before I tell you what I think, I want to clarify this just to see if I'm on the right track with my train of thought. All right, just clarify that. Give me one clarifying card here. This is an interesting future timeline. Wow. Fascinating, Capricorn. You are taking me on a ride here. Give me one clarifier for the 10 of Swords to see if what I'm thinking is right. One card. Oh, 2 cards came up. You see? Okay, Page of Cups. Okay, 2 10s. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. So, in October, This is to remind you of the true power that you have, because the High Priest is capable of changing his karma. The High Priest is capable of really seeing what he needs to change in order to just really move forward. And so reminding you of your power, of your psychic senses, that you are a psychic being, that you are a powerful being, and that it's time, Capricorn, to really, really end a very negative, I would say, situation in your life that's keeping you stuck, that's keeping you down. I mean, there is something, I believe it's a karmic block, it's a belief system, it's a situation that you've got to end. You have to end this. This is not you down here. This is the situation that you're in, that you are able to really stab, get rid of, move away from. This is the last cycle of this situation, this person, this thing that really has been blocking you and holding you down. And if you remember your true power and just really decide to do it, you will be able to end this situation. And this came up as like being able to end this overwhelm. You know, the Ten of Wands is a total overwhelm. And it's also the last stage of a situation that's been weighing you down, down, down more and more. And the clarification is, yes, you can overcome this. You can overcome this. You have to end it. It's really, really time to step into a fresh, new vibration. Okay, Page of Cups coming at the end here is like, okay, you got to end this and make a fresh start. You got to end this. Remembering how powerful you are to free yourself. The Page of Cups is free and fresh and new and vulnerable and loving and open and creative and flowing. Okay, so you can come to this point in October if you really remember your power and end it. You'll know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's you who's in that situation. I mean, these are pretty powerful cards. Look, you're getting Judgment, the Tower, the Fool, the Sun reversed, like all these, the Star. You're getting a lot of majors here. So this is like a major aspect of your life where you are stuck, where you're completely imbalanced, where you haven't been able to see what you're doing and just running from it now and just trying to, you know, ignore it and foolishly make a decision or not do anything is not the way to go. The way to go is to tap into your own past life memories, tap into your own intuition, ask yourself, what is it that I need to do? You probably already know, but ask yourself, how can I really do it? Where's my power? You're the High Priest, remember that. And then really, boom, put a knife into it, whatever that is. Sorry, metaphorically speaking, and just, you know, taking a step back maybe and looking at what that is. I mean, it's overwhelming. It's confusing. This is someone who's confused, overwhelmed, and like, struggling, but putting this behind you so you can come out fresh and new. So it's not going to be a super easy month, I don't think. October is not going to be easy, and that's why this was coming out. If something is hard to look at, hard to deal with, you prefer, I'll just kind of let it go and just see what happens. No, you gotta take action here, okay? And what I want to do now, I want to clarify this. Oh, no, let's do this. Haha. I want to clarify it with these beautiful archetype cards, okay? Let's clarify it and see what, just another indicator of how you can do this. What an exciting reading, Capricorn. Wow. Very, very exciting. All right, let's see. Archetype, give me one for Capricorn. Here we go. Okay, this is hero, heroine. So that's very interesting. Light attribute. Passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Here we go. That's what we're talking about. Personal empowerment. And shadow attribute, escapism and a false sense of heroism. This is what we're talking about too. Escapism is the Star. Oh, the universe will take care of it. I just don't want to deal with it. This is you're supposed to be the hero, and you kind of saying, nah, I don't want to be the hero. I want to be low key, right? So, and I know you have a lot of passion. You have a lot of passion, Capricorn. So I think that is very interesting here. Okay, wow. So, That was kind of hard. Where's the light? That was not easy. Quite some baffling things going on there, Capricorn. I hope it made sense to you, and I hope you like these future double timeline readings. But you know, I want to convey to you that you truly have the power to make choices over your future, that it's not set in stone, that you can do whatever timeline you want. Okay, so thank you so much if you've been with me and bared with me here until the end. Born with me, bared with me, I don't know. I really appreciate it. And remember, you can work with me one-on-one. I do Akashic records, deep soul work, soul clearing, healing. I do Akashic records coaching as well, where we work with your personal soul record to coach you to whatever goal it is you want to reach. So that's really fabulous, exciting new work, new services that I'm offering to you if you wish so. All right. Thank you so much. I wish you a very, very exciting and empowering October. Remember who you are. Remember? Don't forget that. Remember, you're powerful. You are psychic. You can carry the responsibility. You can, and you can make it a good month. All right? Thank you. Love you guys. Natasha, your Empress of Wuhan.